Hello, good afternoon. This is Pedro Garcia, and this is the website blog final project for the PCOM 5470 course. I just wanted to say that this has been by far one of the most educational and fun projects that I've done during my time at William Patterson, and it's been a lot of fun creating this blog. So let's get to it. So this is the starting page of the Ready.Set.Om blog. And right here, you'll see that I put a little phrase that was a little play on words. There's no place like Om. The website is divided by 3 sections: the About page, the blog page, and the Contact page. Let me go through the starting page first, and then I'll go on those 3 next. So this section right here is some of my favorite quotes that I want to share with the public. And these are some quotes from Osho, from Robin Sharma, C.S. Lewis, quotes that I believe to be quite inspirational and ones that the audience would definitely enjoy. By the way, the audience that I was seeking to target was the undergraduate along with the graduate age bracket. So from 18 years old to 26 years old. So I wanted to, create this blog to, write about some things that were really important to me and certain things that I've had a bit of experience in, which is, implementing spirituality in day-to-day life in a pragmatic way. So right here, this is a quote by the Egyptian Book of the Dead, which is my favorite all-time quote, that all things are possible. Who you are is only limited by who you think you are. Again, a little bit of play of words, but it really spoke to my very being, and I hope that it reaches the beings of all those who read my blog. So right here is a very brief summary of who I am. It explains who was the writer of the blog, which is, of course, yours truly. This is a picture that I had taken during a little ferry ride that I had taken to New York. And also, of course, yes, I'm wearing a pink shirt. That was not by accident. Okay, there you go. I definitely wanted the colorway to be very warm and welcoming, and also wanted something that would express my own personality. Okay. The contact, just my email of the site itself, and also the address of William Patterson's location. So the blog, this is the meat and potatoes. So I had written a total of 6 different blogs. Most of them were about combating, some of them were combating depression. This right here was about the importance of sacrifice. This one right here was about avoiding being too comfortable in life and how that could hold you back. This blog was actually one of my favorite because it talks about a lot of the importance of being silent and taking some time off for quiet time. The power in the name. I had a lot of issues with this article because the whole concept of the article was about how one could transform the whole identity by taking a new name for themselves. And I had made a lot of Christian biblical references in this article, which was very educational, and it was something that I thought that would have really it would have informed the audience a lot. But from the feedback that I had received, it was a bit confusing because if the entire blog is about practical spirituality, why am I writing an entire article with a bunch of Christian references? So that was the feedback that I had received, and that's something that I definitely need to work on. That is actually one of the things that I have struggled in this project because I have had struggles with remaining consistent under the umbrella of practical spirituality. So that's something I definitely need to work on. So One of the things I really enjoyed about the website was the design. I wanted something to be filled with personality. As you can see, the font here is very bubbly. That's something that I think that is very aesthetically pleasing. And the overall design, in terms of the colorway, in terms of the pictures, some of the images, versus like in this section, I wanted it to match the colorway of the some of the buttons and also the words. And that's something that I was really aiming to do. I really enjoyed doing all that. Um, I think the whole idea of writing a blog was something that was quite novel to me. I had a bit of issues with developing it from the very get, just because I didn't know how and what angle to go about it, which was whether or not I should go in a very casual, chill way, in a way that would resonate with Gen Zers or millennials, which is why in some of my blogs I wrote in a very casual, in a very fun, in a very ironic way to capture their attention. Another issue I had was, like I said before, finding the consistency uh, while writing under the umbrella of practical spirituality. A lot of these are, well, some of the articles I had a bit of issues with just remaining consistent with the very image of meditating every day, doing yoga, doing the practical stuff. There were certain blogs where I spoke about food. There were certain blogs that spoke about depression. There were certain blogs where I made Bible references. And looking back, that wasn't really something that was appropriate for what I was aiming for here. So that's something I needed to be wary and cognizant of. And that is it for sure. Um, I really enjoyed this project. It was a lot of fun. Definitely one of my favorite projects that I've ever embarked on. And yeah, that is the ending of this project. This video.